Guys, dragon decks, they're not my thing. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Now, with the release of Haxorus, we knew some dragon type banner was going to be coming. And Pokemon Duel is really good about doing this. I'm playing a game. A notice comes out. I'm like, oh, cool. Looks like there's going to be like the Alolans. I'm like, that's cool. And then I shut the game off. And then Gigs are streaming, so I'm going to tune in, watching Gigs. And everybody's like, oh, what do you think about the new Dragon Blast? I'm like, wait, what? So I open up my app again, and there is more information. So let's talk about that information. And then I do have a match. I need to turn the music on. I do have a match that I want to show you guys that's actually going to be showcasing Haxorus. My last video, you didn't get to see any action from Haxorus. Well, this match that I have, a full showcasing of Haxorus and me pulling my hair out of my head because the Dragon decks, man, we'll talk about it when we get into it, but let's go over the important stuff, the news. So we're going to have maintenance. It is, the Alolan Festival. It didn't really tell much, but it says in September we are holding an Alolan Festival, which you can get figures of Pokemon from the Alolan region as rewards. This is cool for you who do not get the Alolan Sandslash, who I believe Alolan Sandslash is. He's probably one of my favorite figures, honestly. I think Alolan Sandslash is dope. The Alolan Raichu and the Alolan Grimer. It's a shame that he's not 2 MP, otherwise he'd be pretty good, just like the Toad. But it's basically telling us that we're going to be getting boosters. A special booster ticket that you receive from the login bonus can be used on the recommended booster schedule on the release. So if you haven't got the Alolans, I think it's good. I just want them to tease the Alolan Marowak because that's what I really want to see. Oh no, so we want to go back and we are going to have maintenance. It says it's going to be on the 3rd of September. Guess what, guys? It is almost my birthday. My birthday is September 7th. And I remember last year, my birthday, we got the Malamar. I can't believe that. That's been a year, guys. It's been a year since that video has came out. That's incredible. But let's talk about the figures that we are going to be getting. What are changing? They changed that Eon Flute, which they just changed the duration because I believe the Eon Flute had a limit of 3 turns. Now it does not have any limit. We have removed the limit on the number of turns. It's going to be interesting to see Latios and Latias in the game, and they are going to be getting some megas. We've also added a mega evolution related effect to it, so expect great things. I'm excited to see them. I hope their megas are going to be good because they are, for lack of a better word, lackluster. Guzzlord changed the Dragon Tail 137 to Dragon Tail 157. If you guys didn't know, the attacks, why they are weird, I think it's because they're a prime number, if I remember. But I remember when 137 came out, I was like, oh, damn, that's pretty good. Well, you know how it is. Power creep. The damage tier is way exceeded past 140, so now it has to move up to 157. I want to see some creativity. Tarvold, where are you at, brother? I want to see some decks with the Guzzlord. I wonder why no one's actually run Guzzlord because it's a dragon. Just because of its ability, when it passes through, they gain weight, or if they have weight, they go to the Ultra Space, right? Toxapex, so I'm glad they're. Oh wait. Okay, Toxapex, which is a fairy, so this is going to be good when we see a dragon fairy. Please, can we please get Flabibi? You guys saw Flabibi in my previous video. You know I love Flabibi. Can we please get Flabibi? But Toxapex, I don't even have Toxapex, but they changed the effect of the Poisonous Bunker ability. Changed Venoshock 70 to Venoshock 120. Toxapex has a Poisonous Bunker ability, which blocks poison and noxious grass type and fairy type Pokemon from passing their Pokemon. We have now removed the type-based restriction. I like when it seems like when things come out, it's always, it's not always. There's something that are type specific, but because of the power creep, it has to go away from that now. It reduces the type specific. The Latias, I think we covered that, right? Yeah. Latias and Latios. They changed Mist Ball 130 to Mist Ball 140. Changed Dragon Breath 100 to 1. I can't see that because there is a giant green line on my phone. I can't really read it. So it says one something. It's one. I'm assuming it's 120. I can't see it. So please let me know in the comments below what it actually is. Psychic 50 to Psychic 80. Kind of the same for the Latias 140 to 1. I'm assuming 150. 100 to 1. I can't see that. Is it 110? Is it 120? And the Psychic again. I don't think this is enough. Because the 150 and the 140. Well, I guess if you're going to be rocking the Altarias, maybe it is enough. Maybe it is enough, and they're megas. We have no idea what their megas are going to be. We should actually speculate that. Probably not in this video, but somewhere down the road. But what I do like is they are going to be buffing the twins. The twins are going to be relevant because I think of their attack damage. Blue Flare, 40, and the Fusion Flare, 90, which is going to be 130 with the Overdrive. And then Zekrum's going to be hitting for 150 with the Coco. So I like this buff. Do you guys think that the twins are going to be relevant? The only problem is they got a buff, but what about the Kyurem Black and Kyurem White? They didn't get a buff, so that's that's kind of interesting. These guys are going to be hitting harder than the Kyurem Black and Kyurem. I don't get it. Garchomp, yes, thank God, Garchomp. I'm so excited. Dragon Rush 100 to Dragon Rush 140. Fire Fang 60 to Fire Fang 90. I think they need to get rid of that. I don't like the Fire Fang. I think it needs an ability. Garchomp is such a badass dragon, and it's like it's not even really used. Like Haxorus is going to be more. Haxorus is more viable than Garchomp. That is absurd, in my opinion. Gabite changing from Dragon Claw 70 to Dragon Claw 100. That's. I guess they really want us to evolve Garchomp. Or from Gabite, so but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, Hydreigon, I was really excited to see that they buffed Hydreigon. However, it is still a 1 MP. But 1 MP dragons are really good with the Dragon Sphere. However, the Dark Pulse 80 to Dark Pulse 110 is not enough. Flamethrower 50 to 80. It's not enough, man. I don't. Oh well, I mean it does have the purple, right? It does have the Draco Meteor. So if it hits over 70, and it's a white attack, or no, it's just an attack that's 70. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do some testing with it. As well as Deino, Sliggoo, they changed Dragon Breath 50 to Dragon Breath. I can't see that. It's over 100. That's all I know. Please let me know in the comments below what that is as well. But then random here, Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. I really like. I guess they really want us to get the. If they're gonna do that on Sliggoo, they need to buff the. What's his name? Sliggoo, Goomy, Sliggoo. Why can't I think of the higher form? I can't think of it, but I think they need to buff him as well. But the Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, this is kind of weird. Added a new Healing Seed ability. We've given Bulbasaur and Ivysaur the new Healing Seed ability, which prevents your Grass type and Poison type Pokemon from becoming poison or noxious while this Pokemon has while the Pokemon with this ability is on the field. I do like this because when I was playing the Game Boy games, I remember always fighting Erica, and Erica, well, the gym, the Celadon gym, and like fighting the people leading up to Erica, there I was always fought like a, I don't even remember, it was like a Bellsprout that always tried to poison powder my, I think it was Ivysaur at the time. I don't think I had Venusaur at the time, but I would always cut and they would always use poison powder. It would not affect me. So I like this. I like it, but it's kind of random with the, oh, I can just look at my screen. I'm looking at my phone, I can look at my screen, I can definitely see the damage. That's okay. Oh, it's 100. My apologies. But what do you guys think about these changes? I like them, but I'm more interested to what other figures we're going to obtain. So I'm excited to what we're gonna see. Dragon Dex. All right, yeah, let's get into that match. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, we are back, and we're gonna pause it because Aries here and McKenna are trying to jump in on the video. Athena's in the background meowing like, I want some camera time. Okay, so I am like, okay, I think this is the problem with me in Dragon Dex. Okay, I got the double meteoric teachings. I was just never good. Like when I saw people with, maybe I'm missing Ampharos, Mega Ampharos. Like when I saw people run the Ampharos decks, when I saw people run the Dragon Dex, like all their plates were mostly yellow, and when they're mostly yellow, that means no max revive, no double chance. Like that's how I play. Max revive, double chance. And used to be Gold Block. Pericles, I'm trying. Okay, but it's just it's hard for me to get used to. I usually play a little reckless because I know I have the Gold Block, I know I have the double chance, and I know I have the max revives. So when I be aggressive and overextend, it puts me in a terrible position that I cannot. Like I need to be more defensive. I really want to learn to run the Dragon Dex because I think it makes you a well-rounded player to learn how to run multiple decks. So I want to learn, but I'm changing it. If you saw the deck at the beginning of this video, that's kind of what I'm running. That's kind of like the anti-meta-ish deck. That's what I'm trying to create. But look at my opponent. They are running the water deck with the Mega Swamp. Oh, he's not running Mega Swampert. Interesting. I didn't know that at the time. And I'm really bad at like not checking my opponent's plays. I don't know why I don't ever do that. But I'm playing a water deck, and let's watch how this match unfolds. I just want to forewarn you, like I was like losing my mind during this match. So I'm gonna Dragon Sphere here. They're not pressuring me. It's going to allow me to set up. I think I like that against water decks because it allows me to set up, because this is a really slow deck. And I also don't like the shiny ray. Like I just don't like it. But we got the Haxorus on the board. Let's go. My opponent brings up the Feebas, and I'm going to attack here because I don't know why. I wanted to, like, it's good to put Ray there, but it only counters it when the Feebas attacks, because then you can Mega and that blue goes away. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to attack this thing, evolve it, and then I'm going to Meteoric Teachings and GG Boys. But I'm just going to land the Break Energy. And I'm like, oh my god. So I'm already salty. And here's the thing. I have 2 Meteoric Teachings, and I only have 1 Ray. Only 1 normal Ray. So, and I don't have a Max Revive. So it's really difficult for me. Like, once that Ray's gone, I'm already in trouble. I think I became confused. Did I become confused? Yeah, he hits the Magic Coat on my Perish Song, and I'm like, really? Like, I'm already upset, and I don't think I'm confused. But I'm going to advance here, and I'm going to attack this. Boy. I don't, like, why did I not go for mana? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't have a Max Revive. 2 of my, like, my best wands on this deck. And I'm just like, dude, like, what's going on here? Just being salty. The opponent, dude, Milotic is such a huge problem. Like, if you don't have multiple Rays, Milotic is a huge problem. But here, I'm just trying to sack my my shiny Ray because I want my regular Ray back on the board, because when I evolve, I pretty much counter this entire deck. So we did that. We succeeded, and now the opponent is going to DC here and attack my poor little Altaria, who, remember, is cursed. And wow. Fortunately, RNG comes back in my favor. So I'm like, alright, I'm okay with that. But I'm going to attack here. I have this thing out damaged. He lands a dodge. My cats are fighting. They're not fighting. They're playing. They're playing. Anyway, the opponent is going to X-Speed here. It goes after my... Ow, stop it. I don't think this one's cursed. I don't think it's cursed. But he lands the Origin Pulse. And now we can surround this. So GG Boys to the Primal Kyogre. And the opponent attacks here, which I'm like, okay. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Meteor Teachings. And I'm going to attack you because your dodge goes away. I thought about it for a long time. I was like, do I really need to attack? I don't need to attack, but I want to attack. So I hop over him. I hate how this evolution takes forever, by the way. Like, it's kind of annoying. And I attack. And what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Let's take a guess. What do you think is going to happen? Ow! Aries bit. Okay. Oh god. Rip Aries. She's going to bite you more. Anyway, I'm continuing to get bad rolls. It's bad playing and bad rolls. And again, I'm like... ripping out my hair. I'm like freaking out, and that one's cursed for sure. And see you later, GG Boys. Now I gotta cover up. I don't know why Aries does that. Like, Aries like will attack mechanic. He's like running in there. He attacks her, but he doesn't attack me. I don't know why. Anyway, back to the match. I'm going to Mega here. I need to do something. I need to apply pressure. I need to put myself in a position to win. And then that happens. And it's just, I don't know, man. Just rip my mojo again, right? But we get the fly, and we get to apply some pressure, so we can put ourselves in a position to win. I'm like, all right, let's go. We're going to DC. Too bad I don't have the... If I had double Rays, I think it'd be better. But I don't, because I fused them, because I'm dumb. And I rolled a miss, and guess what happens here? I wasn't lying when I said I was ripping my hair out. I legit was grabbing my hair and freaking out, and I was ripping it. I didn't punch anything. Didn't punch anything, Queen, so I can probably put that 30 cents into my Squirtle. But we KO, well, we remove the Primal from the Kyogre. And we, like, dude, he gets the tractor and just gets to pull me in, and I'm like, why? Why you do this to me, game? Why you do this to me now? Mega Ray needs to really come through. And those of you who told me Mega Ray is notorious for hitting fly. But I need to come back. I don't want my Haxorus to die. I'm not going to be aggressive because I don't have faith in Mega Ray hitting extreme speed 3 times because the opponent still has the gold block. So we removed that, and then I was like, after that, I was like, oh yeah, he still has the Greninja. And he attacks here, and I was like, oh god, please don't. Okay, get a roll. That's good. Let's go. So now I can press forward, but now I'm going to have to hit it 1, 2, 4 times, and I only have 2 turns left of Mega. So here's the first one. Pony Wish is gone. Okay, let's go. Extreme speed once. All right. Manaphy, not a problem, but what do you guys think is going to happen here? What do you think is going to happen? Yep, and there's nowhere I can go. I'm really upset. I promise the Haxorus showcasing is going to happen soon. Like, I promise you. This was a long match. I think it came down to, like, we were both under 20 seconds, I believe. And this is where this Milotic becomes an absolute nuisance. It starts confusing everything. Confuses everything. But I have a shiny Ray. I have an extreme speed. We can make things happen. We can make things happen. Manaphy, not a problem. And not yet. Let's go. If I would have freaked out. I would have freaked out. But the good thing is we do have the Milotic is cursed, but my poor Lucario is also cursed. And that is something that I really is such, like, gets on my nerve about running these dragon decks when I don't have scoop ups. Like, my Altarias, like, it's just always puts me in like bad, like every game something gets banished. And it's usually me. It's usually me. But now the opponent is going to go block, and is going to go block with the Milotic, and I'm going to attack here. I'm like, let's go, please. Another miss. Another miss. And now Shiny Ray is absolutely useless, and the opponent's going to pull a switch here, which I agree with. Good play. But now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sack. I'm trying to get rid of this Mega Ray. I need my other mons on the board. Thank God he kills me, KOs me, whatever, makes me faint, whatever you want to think. It doesn't kill me. I don't go to Lavender Town in the cemetery. But he gets the blue pulse, and he confuses me. And the good thing about a oh, he doesn't. He confuses the Lucario. But the good thing about a confused Haxorus is the guillotine. So he does confuse me here. And my Drag Claw is very large, and I attack here, and he... See what I mean? The guillotine. So let me take you through what's going on in my head. At this point, guys, I need to get... Let's go. Fortunate miss there. I need to get my Mega Ray back on the board, because everything here is blue heavy. This deck is blue heavy, so I'm going to attack again. That's 1 KO. Boom. That's 2 KOs. I'm like, alright, I like this. I like Confused Haxorus. Although I still think Hydreigon should be better than you. I still think Garchomp should be better than you. I don't know why you're so good. I'm pretty salty that you're that good. But now we go after Manaphy. Guillotine again. I mean, unfortunately, he does get that. And he gets to move this thing on, and I'm like, oh my god. The Manaphy song is, like, really good. But boom, that's 4 guillotines in a row and 2 KOs. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get KO'd. We want the Mega Ray back on. And boom, let's go. Now we have 2 entry points that are available. So when I do get KO'd, I will be able to freely bring on my Mega Ray. My cats are going crazy, man. Can you guys hear them in the background? That one was unfortunate. So now I have to go after. So if I took out the Greninja would take the entry point. So I have to get rid of the Manaphy. So now we're good. Again, I have 2 entry points available. Now, if something gets KO'd, we're good. So I'm just gonna actually come up. We're gonna attack this Greninja. My Greninja, take me out, please. Nope, but I take him out. I'm like, all right, dude, let's go. Haxorus is finally getting a showcase. Let's go. The problem is, no matter what I take out, he can just replace what was there. So, but we do take him out. I'm like, okay, like how many mons has he taken out? He's taken a lot. Look at that, dude. Confused Haxorus, kind of OP. Mostly against heavy whites though. So at this point, the time is really coming down. The time, like I said, is really coming down. I finally get the miss. I'm like, cool, perfect. Now we can get the Mega Ray back on the board. We have double meteoric teachings. We can cause some problems here. I took a chance here. I did the meteoric teachings. Dude, my rolls are pretty good against the Manaphy. If I don't get the roll, I get surrounded by the Greninja, but I'll be banking on a fly or the extreme speed. So it was really in my favor. And boom, we get the extreme speed. That's good. We don't get surrounded. We're not in a position to get surrounded. And now I am threatening game to get the fly cheese. And the opponent makes a mistake and covers up with the Swampert. And I'm going like, please give me the fly. Like, just please give me the fly. Thank God. Such a long match. Such, like, frustration. Like, I know I play bad with the Dragon decks. I'm learning, okay? But that win felt good. It felt really, really good. So we're going to cut the video there. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about the buffs and the changes that are coming. Not the buffs. Well, yeah, the buffs and the changes. And what figures do you think we're going to see with the banner? What fairy figures in particular do you think we're going to see? But until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.